Hello. This will be me playing Gregtech New Horizons, I suppose. I don't really have any idea as to what I'm doing. I've played some mod packs before, of course, and I've looked around this pack a bit in creative, but not very much. Oh, almost forgot. Pollution is disabled, and I will be turning keep inventory on and MobGriefing false, because I am not a total glutton for pain. Let me read through the quest book a little bit for a moment. Alright, just need to get some dirt apparently. First quest complete. I should probably not be running and jumping like that while I do not have any food. I think this is next. Gravel and wood. Let's hope there's a river or something down this way. Next up is gravel. But it looks like I've been pretty lucky here. Second quest completed. And I have a torch. That will be useful given what I know of this pack's knights. Ideally, there would be a cave of some kind nearby, but I don't know about that. And the crafting table. Don't have oak saplings here, so I'll have to do that one later. This one is more important for now. I will need our sticks made. Oh. Well, that was easier than I assumed it would be. Make a shovel very quickly and get some more gravel. Two more. There we go. I'll go with the loot bag. And probably try to find somewhere to hide for now. Nothing more Minecraft than a little hovel for the first night. I'll save those for apple trees. I'll save one of them for an apple tree. And I'll see you when it's day, I suppose. So, I have spent a few minutes looking through what quests I could here. Mostly these. I think what I'm going to have to do is spend a little while gathering resources. And hopefully not die of hunger or the absurd mobs that should be going around like that. Or like that zombie with a fishing hook. You know, either of those is really not the best. Now I should tell you, I am not the greatest at Minecraft combat exactly. Either this version or the later version with cooldowns and everything, I'm not the best at either. So this will be an experience, especially because I am now starving. Anyway, I'm gonna go gather some resources, and I will see you on the flip side. Hello again. I've spent the day, it's now turning night again. I spent the day getting together a basic little dirt hut. These came from that loot bag thing. Just getting the basics together, you know. Still gotta work on more stone and hopefully planting some kind of crops tomorrow would be a good idea, because I'm kind of starving, but I've got shelter. I've got the basics going here. Well, the true basics, anyway. I'll see you in the morning again. It is once again day, and I am once again hearing creatures outside, so I'm gonna go and take care of them. Thankfully, the sun seems to be doing most of the work for me, other than whatever kind of horrifying creature that is. I'll just put that back in there. So, I've spent some time looking through the quest book again. Good. There we go. Apparently, this is how I'm supposed to get seeds, which I desperately need for food. As far as the little bit of reading I have done, food is one of the most serious problems you'll run into in the early game of this mod pack. So, yes, please. And I would like to have some carrots to plant as well. So I'm going to make a few sticks. There we go. So, now it's time to plant, I suppose. I can use this little bed where the gravel used to be. There. That'll take a while, but it will be more food than nothing at least. Now I can live off exploding chickens, apparently. Ooh. Cows. I should probably prepare for the future. Well, I guess I'll need wheat and seeds for it anyway. I'll leave some of these cows and chickens alive to breed in the future. That would be very beneficial once I'm actually growing decent quantities of meat. I'm not sure what is causing that, but I need food, so I will have to deal with the exploding livestock. I probably should have made some... Can you make charcoal? Nope. I should have expected that it would be harder than that. How do you make charcoal in this? Probably with some special furnace, I assume. Yep, coke oven. Sounds about right. That does almost nothing, but it is technically better than nothing. I should probably eat and go mining for a minute to get that cobblestone quest. I'll take the torch with me. I don't think I can make any more yet. I have to carry this one around. This will take a minute, so I will see you after. I'll probably just speed this up. That is another few quests completed, I suppose. I already made a furnace, but it was behind the cobblestone quest, so I guess I get it all at once now. Along with another loot bag. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, food is definitely a dire need at the moment. Especially because these seem to be growing very slowly. So I will probably have to focus a large amount of my effort into making sure that I am not starving, and a lot of time into making sure I don't miss anything in the quest book. I should probably make a sword, to be honest. That would be a good idea. Where's the... There it is. The Spice of Life thing. Doing alright at the moment, actually. Let's see what's next in the quest book. Ah, this is one that I'm going to have to do, but probably one I'm going to have to do in the morning. So get ready. Oh my goodness, I left my torch down there, didn't I? Have to run down and get it. Hopefully I'm not instantly killed when I go back down there and there's a bunch of mobs down there or something. Time for another little time skip. See you in a moment. It is once again day. And it looks like the sun has already taken care of the mobs for us, thankfully. Other than whatever terrifying versions of creepers might happen to lurk around corners. So, these have not grown at all. Well, looks like it is time. Where was it? Here. So I will see you afterwards. I am back here. I do believe that should be roughly enough wood. I will choose extra torches there. Also, I got some, while I was doing that, I got some cotton seeds, some barley, and miscellaneous things. I will plant these cotton seeds down here. And use that to get some extra carrots. Plant more of them. That should be good. That grows incredibly quickly. Let me see what is next on the list of, well, next on the list of things to make is probably another double chest, so I'll do that very quickly. Claim that reward and potatoes. That is good. Just need as much food as possible, really. Okay. Good. If every single loot box for the early game is food, I will be a happy man. Ah, through here. Time to look for berries again. Probably in the morning. Anything I can do before then? Oh, yes, I was going to do this earlier. Almost forgot. Oh, no. Ate all my apples. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. That was pretty stupid of me, because I could really use with a couple apple trees as an additional food source. So I can use that to get through the night and get this cooked up. Tomorrow we'll be looking for berries and apple trees then. See you then. Welcome back. Day once again. Perfect time to watch zombies and mobs. Ow. Ow. Why did I not get that earlier? Anyway, it is time to go exploring, which is not the easiest thing to do when you have basically no food. That was something. So, time to go around trying to not starve while I look for apples and berries along the way. So, see you in a minute. Hello. I managed to find some things, but not all that I was looking for. I found blueberries. Let me find where it was. Here. I found blueberries. Didn't find raspberries. Unfortunately, didn't find any apples. But I did find pears. Which, presumably, can probably make into, yeah, a sapling like that. So, that will provide a much needed small boost in food. I also got a hold of some blueberry bushes, which was also very helpful. And some wool. I don't think that's enough to make a bed with the recipe here. Yeah. Okay. That should be good. Slowly starving here, but hopefully it'll start to improve soon with more food options. I will probably turn all of these into seeds. Whatever I can anyway. Because I really need food. I can go out tomorrow morning and just plant everything I've got. There we go. Should be all set. So we're going to do another little time skip to tomorrow. See you then. Hello once again. It's time to get planting. What I will need is a lot of dirt. There we go. Time to make all this farmland. And then just start planting. One of the things, this button, is the menu of spice of life. Basically, I cannot just keep eating the same food over and over. It will have diminishing returns, and it will stop actually doing anything to my hunger after so long of eating the same thing. Unfortunately, that's a big part of the reason food is such an issue. I believe that's everything there. Although I still do the sugar cane and get down these bushes. I'll just put them down here with the food, actually, with the other crops. That'll do fine. Right there. Just eat these, I guess. Or I might keep one in case I found out later that I was being stupid like I was with the apples and couldn't have eaten them. That's all growing. I should probably do this, because I think they work on light level. Food situation is by no means sorted, but probably less horrible than it was before. The main problem is that these are all growing extremely slowly. like these carrots I planted before, they're still at like 0 to 30% growth. Not ideal, but I think the blueberries grow a little bit faster than that, which should help a bit. Meat will probably still be my main source. Once the wheat grows, I can lure in some chickens and cows into some holes over there and keep them for future breeding. But for now, I'll have to make do with what little I can get a hold of. I assume I cannot yet make a door. Yep. Look at the quest book. Hello once again. I decided it might be a little small for you. Up at the top left, you can sort of see that it is now day 17. I haven't done anything, but I decided that I might as well stay in here AFK for a while. Mostly because plants were growing so slowly. So now there should be all of these grown. I hear more spiders, but I'm gonna pretend that that is not a concern for now. Yes. Perfect. Blueberries. All of this barley. What I will probably do is harvest all of this, then get a bunch more dirt and replant it all, because that would help with my food issue immensely. And I think I can use the cotton to make wool, which I will need for the bed. That is my current goal. Yes. Alright. I will spend just a minute turning all this into the seeds, and I will see you then. I have now gotten everything together, mostly, and I will get to harvesting some dirt, and hopefully not starve while I do it. Hello. 2 stacks. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be enough, but we can see. I'll just extend all these out by 5 so it'll have double. I don't know that that will be enough, but we will see. I looked through the quest book a little bit more. There is a fishing thing there. Well, farming and fishing and all that. Some food stuff. Food quests. So I can start slowly working on alongside the other main ones. The flint tools are pretty horrible. They break very quickly. But I guess that should be expected for the first tier of tools. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a lot more space. Maybe even like the whole river out to the other end. For now I can just add a little more to each. We'll do leeks. There we go. Harvest what is grown. There we go. Should probably replant this somewhere as well to get it starting to grow more. There we go. Put these excess seeds away and hopefully I have something to eat. Looks like the diminishing returns on the chicken have gone away. Although they don't give much anyway, but better than nothing. Let me make sure the barley seeds can be used to breed the chickens as well. They can. That is very useful. Soon I can start harvesting from the chickens then. Next up on the quest book, I should find some raspberries. But we can do this first. A wood and stick. I can do that. And then it's 6, and then that. You get sticks. And there's a soft mallet. I will choose melons. Can you use those to make seeds? Yes, please. That was not what I was trying to do. Well, that is a bit of a bummer, but that was my fault. No one to blame but myself, really. That would have been a pretty good source of food for a while. Do I have any potatoes? No, I've planted them all. Next up, wool. String. You can make that from, yes, cotton. Cotton. Let me see. I don't think any cotton is. Where did I plant it? Here. That one's not quite ready yet, but that's one little bit of string. Because I'm going to need a bed pretty badly. Yeah, that's gonna take a while to grow again, so I guess it's time for more waiting. That seems like that's what the early game of this mod pack is all about. So I'll see you when everything has grown more. Hello once again. Now turn to day. As you can see in the top left, I've adjusted the size of the little statistics screen or whatever there a little bit, so it should be hopefully easier to see for you now. I will just collect everything here. The main thing I need is cotton at the moment, so I'm going to head through and collect whatever that has grown. Now it would be useful just to use this. Would that be enough? I don't think it would be. So what I'm going to do is turn them all into seeds and do one more, hopefully, round of planting. The goal right now is, of course, to make a bed so I don't have to keep just doing the time skip thing to avoid the mobs every night. Because that has gotten a little old, I believe. Got one extra, I guess. Can do with harvesting the rest of them too, of course. But I'll speed it up for you. Hello once again. I believe that is all now ready. Although I do need another chest. And there we go. I'll just put it outside for now. Just need to store the excess. So, I believe we should actually have what we need to do the potato quest now. Where was it? There. Baked potato. Cook them. Many as we can, anyway. And then, just a stick. Yep. There. I should also go ahead and make myself a new axe before this one breaks. If I'm making sticks anyway. There we go. And 2 melons. I can rectify my previous mistake. I think it was... where'd I put the hammer? There. I believe... yes. Here we are. There we go. Pears are grown. And what I should probably do, being realistic, is make another pear tree. I'll put it so far away so it doesn't interfere. And actually, I can go ahead and go get another oak sapling over there. Would be useful. So I can make another pear tree afterwards. Can never have too much food. Ooh. Plums. I'll take those. Right now, goal is on not starving and getting together enough cotton to make a bed. The latter isn't really that hard. It's mostly the former that's slowing me down. Next up on the list, just the wool. I'm gonna put it in here. Yep, and then there. So I'll need a bunch more of the cotton, which is growing. So I guess it's time to time skip another few in-game days of waiting. I'll see you then. Hello once again. It's been a little while since I've been on this. A few hours. Let me find where I put the food. Anyway, let's go and get this cotton. So now I can turn all of this into that, and then it's 5, I believe. Yep, that should be enough. There we go. Almost a double what we needed. And some nice saplings. I'll save those for later. Next up, a bed. And then next up is the carpet, which I guess I can just do like that. And then just some wood. Hammer? Yes. This is a big deal. I'm going to celebrate by expanding my dirt hut a little bit so I have room to place it down. This will make things much, much easier. Here we go. I now have a bed. I should move this torch. It lights things up more evenly. There we are. I suppose I can leave it off there for this one. I'll see you next time.